have an Azure Firewall, we are going to need to direct traffic through the firewall inside the Azure network. So if you've got a bunch of virtual networks and subnets and all that, if you're going to direct traffic through that Azure Firewall, you're going to need something called a route table. So let's take a look at that. Here I am on portal.azure.com. I'm going to click the menu button. I'm going to go to my resource group here, VNet Demo RG. We're going to go up here to click Create. All right. And we'll do a search for route table. So there's route table. We'll choose that. Click to create the route table. All right. And we'll say East US. And I'm just going to call this my firewall route table. Okay. This is going to be for routing traffic through the firewall. Okay, it says, do you want to propagate gateway routes? That would be if you're using a VPN gateway from your on-premise network. We're going to say we are, so we'll say yes. We'll click Review and Create. And it's now going to go through and create the route table, okay? So this is similar to the concept of just like a routing table that you'd have on-premise. If you had a real router, obviously on-premise, you want to route traffic. That's the idea. So here it is. It's been created. We'll say go to the resource. All right, and from there, we go here to where it says routes. I'm now going to go up to add a route. Okay, we'll say route through firewall. That's what I'm going to call it. And then the address prefix will be IP address, and we'll say anything from the 10 network, 10.000/8. So what that's basically saying is any address on my Azure network that starts with 10 is gonna be associated with this route. All right, so at that point we'd say next hop will be a virtual appliance, and the virtual appliance is going to be our firewall, and we don't know what our firewall IP address is maybe off the top of our head, so we can find that out very easily. Okay, we'll just go back over here, open up a new tab for home. I'll click the menu button. I'll go to resource groups. I'm going to click on my VNet demo, and then I'm going to click on my firewall, and I can see that my private IP is going to be that address right there. Remember, we're trying to direct the internal Azure traffic through the firewall, so that's why we are putting the private IP. Okay, so we'll come back over here. We're going to paste that in, and then we're going to click Add. All right, so at that point, it's now been added. The next step is going to be to add the subnets. So come back over here. We're going to click Associate, and we'll say VNet 1, subnet A. We're saving that. All right. VNet 1, subnet B. All right. Associate VNet 2, which we have subnet 2A. And as you can probably imagine, we're going to do this with all of them, right? So subnet 2B. Subnet is already associated. Okay, yeah, that's already been associated. So sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Subnet 2B. And then we'll go with subnet with VNet 3. We have one subnet on VNet 3. And we will do VNet 4. And there you go. We've now officially configured it so that this routing table is associated with all these subnets, and we've created our route. So all communication through these subnets are going to have to go through our Azure Firewall. Hey, this is John Christopher. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I want you to know that I'm trying really hard to grow this channel, so I hope you'll give me a like and a subscribe. Also, if you'll check the description in this video, I've got a link for you that can show you how you can get access to all my different courses. I have lots of different Microsoft certification courses that'll help you pass your exam. All right, thanks a lot for watching the video, and I hope to see you again.